Hello, divine creators. Welcome to Demella Universe. Thank you so much for joining us. This is a collective weekly reading for the 5th to the 11th of December 2022. Beautiful beings. On the 8th, 7th, and the 8th of December, over those 2 days, we'll have the full moon in Gemini. That's powerful energies this year, as the full moon in Gemini is in the beautiful Sagittarius energies. And we'll have a reading for the full moon energies up on YouTube later this day, so have a look out for that too. Beautiful beings, right now let us see what's happening this week. Lots of energies of the full moon coming through as we round off the year in December. Very beautiful and powerful indeed. Let's see what's coming through for us this week. We trust you're well. Happy birthday to each and every single one of you celebrating this week. May it be a beautiful time of love, abundance, manifestation, celebration, beautiful manifestations, and of course for every single one of you, have a blessed week. Okay, so at the center of the read we have justice. Okay, as within, without. This is the energy of balance, of just energies, of stability. And this is Spirit saying, really be mindful this week to remain in your own flow, in your own frequency. You see her energy there, at peace within. For this week, it's time for energies to balance out, and it might feel a little bit bumpy, it might feel a little bit tumultuous, not in a negative way. It just feels like, if there's any frequency or if there's anything that feels weird, energies around you, maybe people being a bit strange, maybe just random situations popping up, Spirit is saying really be within your frequency this week. Everything will work out to your favor should you remain within your frequency. Don't react, don't be reactive. Really be observe the situations and be mindful and respond in kind. Remain within your frequency. Again, we get that visualization of you remaining here in your beautiful scale on your side, being within peace, and the other side will be balanced for you. Don't try to manipulate the outcome. Don't try to manipulate the external in order for things to work out. That is when you then lose focus on your energy, and then you go out of alignment and it distorts the whole system. You be in your frequency. You own your highest frequency each and every single day. Meditate, get into your highest frequency, stay there, and everything else will balance out. It's a time for mindfulness this week, and everything really does work out in your favor should you just remain there. Be fair and just in all dealings this week. Don't let emotions get the better of you. Really ground your energy. Okay, let us pull what is, and it really brings beautiful experiences. Let's see what comes through to, this one, yes. Okay, Spirit said this. Interesting, it flipped over, and look, yes, 9 of Swords, the worries. Spirit is really saying, you see, what throws you off balance is you, the mind, worrisome thoughts, over-analyzing, overthinking, being anxious, being irritable, being frustrated. You are going through a powerful shift this December, for you are really raising your frequency, and each and every single one of you are going through different shifts because you're all having different experiences. You're all having different adjustments, different evolutionary experiences, different spiritual growths, as you're all wrapping up 2022 to come to 2023. So you're all really coming into your own frequency, your own power, your own activations, downloads, your own shifts in energy. So you might find that here you are, and everybody around you just on a different level, on a different frequency, on a different tip. Everybody's just doing their own thing, and you're not really in harmony. It's not really flowing as you're used to flowing. Things are not really going as smoothly as you are used to, and it might cause a bit of anxiety. You might be hypersensitive as you're going through this transitional stage. Those of you who are really on a spiritual path, having spiritual light codes, might be feeling overwhelmed, really receiving heavy downloads, really receiving a lot of information from your collective. And Spirit saying it might feel a bit overwhelming, and you might be overthinking, are you doing everything okay? Is everything all right? Questioning what you're doing, questioning your motives, questioning the guidance. And Spirit says release all the worrisome mind, release all the worrisome thoughts. That's what's disrupting your inner peace. That's what's disrupting everything working, and everything is working out in your favor. Spirit is actually coming strong. He's saying everything literally is working out in your favor, but you almost have this fear, and it doesn't necessarily, how can we say this? This energy doesn't affect everything working out in your favor. It just makes you believe it's not. So it keeps you in a space of worry when you don't have to. It keeps you in a space of anxiety when you don't have to be. It keeps you in a space of lack when you don't have to be. So Spirit is saying really ground your energies, hone in your frequency, have the high frequency, release the mind. Whenever you have these thoughts, dismiss them. Troublesome thoughts, dismiss them. Worrisome thoughts, dismiss them. Self-sabotaging, dismiss. Doubt, dismiss this week. You are going through a powerful shift. The full moon in Gemini is really coming through to assist you all release a lot which doesn't align with the divine mind and the divine heart. So any conditioned mind, thoughts and information in the mind, conditioned emotions, things of the past cropping up, you feeling hypersensitive, it's so that you can align to source within you, to allow divine love. Gemini energy, the highest frequency of Gemini, the twins being in harmony, is when they're all both intuitive, receiving from source, receiving from soul, and then they're in harmony. But when one twin is in the mind, the other's in the heart, it causes all of that tension. And Spirit saying release the mind, release the heart. Don't get emotional over things and reactive. Don't remain stubborn in the mind, trying to keep things structured. Remain in source this week. Hone in that frequency, because that full moon energy is for you to release all the conditioning of the mind, all the conditioning of the heart, in order for you to tap into the powerful Sagittarian energies this time, the wholeness of you, the magic of you. Should you keep in the conditioned mind, the conditioned heart, you deny the access, the unknown energy can't come in because you're closing it off with these parameters of the known. So Spirit's saying you are really feeling yourself shift, being open, and wherever you are held back, you're experiencing it. So be mindful of your interactions this week. Pick your battles wisely. Don't be reactive. Be grounded. Be centered. Everything is truly working out in your favor. You're just going through a huge purging of energies that don't serve you, and it might feel uncomfortable, and you might doubt, am I really doing the right things? Is that really the right choice? And Spirit is saying follow your intuition. Follow intuition. Whatever feels right, go for it. Whatever feels good, go for it. Whatever feels love, go for it, and stay there. Don't question. Don't second guess. Spirit has you. Source within you. 5 of Cups, yes, it's a huge release. You see, again, letting go of ways of being, of emotions that no longer serve you, of situations and sentimentality, things that were sentimental to you, which you were just used to, things you don't really want to let go of, perhaps situations, experiences, relationships that no longer serve you, thought patterns, ways of being, habits, how you carry yourself, expressions of you that no longer serve you. You are really cleansing and purging the conditioned cups, because they're new emotional experiences that are ready for you. You're really also releasing old relationships fully and completely now. So you might be having recurring people coming into your life again this week, or people coming into your memory again this week, perhaps even dreaming about people this week, and it's triggering old emotions, triggering old situations. And Spirit saying it's just for you to release, to not react anymore, to see if you're still holding a certain aspect of that person in your frequency. Maybe are you still holding on to that pain? Are you still holding on to that regret? Are you still holding on to that anger? So that you can just really release it fully and completely, because you're purging now. You're really purging the energies that are connected with conditioned love and the conditioned thoughts about people and relationships. So you might be having recurring energies, recurring thoughts coming back into your life, in order for you to see how you're going to react this time. Are you still holding on to resentment? Are you still holding on to bitterness? Are you still holding on to anger? For you to really purge it. And it really does feel relationship based, whether it's in your career, family, friendships, all over the place. You're really being shown this week where you are in your frequency and how you are engaging, and if there's anything else that's keeping you back from really moving forward for you to receive that which you deserve, because it's time for an energy balance. We see to the justice. Justice wants to come in to bring some beautiful energies for you. And look, yes, because in the past, the hermit energy, you took that time to go within, to find your soul, to find that journey, to find the truth of you. The Virgo energy is that earth energy, as within the solar journey within you is what allows the stability in the physical around you. And you have taken time to really come into your own space, to understand who you are, to accept who you are, to enjoy who you are, to love who you are. And now it's time for you to release anything that takes away from this beautiful empowerment of you that you've received. Any thoughts, any thoughts even about yourself. If you think, if you're judging yourself, critiquing yourself, having low thoughts about yourself, low self-confidence, you're really experiencing these thoughts, for you to release them, because Spirit's saying it's time that you see yourself in the beautiful divine light you are. It's time that you see yourself in the power you are, and any thoughts and emotions, experiences and people who keep you in these lower frequency energies, they're gonna crop up so that you can release them. And it might feel a bit triggering, it might feel a bit triggering is the word, and Spirit is saying don't react, just be mindful. Oh, okay, this person's coming into my thoughts. Okay, I see where I'm still holding them responsible for this. Okay, I still see where I'm angry there, I need to work on that. Or you bump into them. Oh, okay, interesting, I don't feel my heart sink anymore. Fascinating, I'm not feeling that pain anymore. Okay, so you're really seeing how you've moved on. You're really seeing how you have integrated into this beautiful being, and anything that takes away from you understanding your beautiful power is being shown to you. Even maybe if it's your own self-saboteur, your own self-critique, your own judging yourself, judging how you are, how you be, how you express yourself, your appearance, how you carry yourself. You're really seeing a Spirit saying let go of that judgment, let go of how others perceive you, and really come into the truth of who you are, and stay there, stay centered in your frequency. As you're centered there and rising up, you're seeing everything that doesn't agree with that frequency in order for you to release it. Don't react. Here we see it. You see the King of Cups. Yes. Treat yourself with love and care and nurture this week. Whatever you do, the King is the divine masculine energy. So whatever action you're taking, whatever you're doing, allow love to be the frequency. Allow love and care and nurture to be the key to all actions. Raise your frequency to the highest frequency available for you at any given moment, and then align it with divine love, and stay there, stay there. Allow all your actions to be within love. Even if somebody comes in and they're bringing in a scenario which triggers you, an energy that maybe upsets you, don't react. Ground your energy and ensure that whatever you say when you speak to them, it is based within divine love. It doesn't mean you're letting them walk all over you. It doesn't mean that you're letting people get away with things. It's just that you're not reacting in anger, not reacting in impulsing or frustration. You're not just reactive. You are responding, realizing, oh, okay, I see how that person still triggers me this way. I need to resolve this within love. And if they can't meet me there, it's okay, but I'm releasing them now within love. So really remain centered, honing into your frequency of love this week. It's really allowing you to purge and release all energies that aren't aligned with love, and for those who are aligned with love, the relationships and experiences that are aligned with love, to now finally come in justice, so that everything can work out in your favor beautifully. You're releasing the conditioned love and coming into divine love, experiencing and actioning and being within the frequency of divine love this week. Because look, in the near future, the sun, yes, it's time for you to shine. It's time for you to understand your power fully. This is the solar plexus completely illuminated. It's time for every action, all that you do to honor your existence, to honor your truth. It's time for you to feel that healing energy of the sun, the abundance, the miracles, the manifestations, the blessings of the sun shining upon you, for you are the sun. It's time for you to fully exist in your power, and for everything in the physical to honor you in your full existence, because you see how the sun here mirrors the Virgo card. As you go within to honor who you are within, as you allow all the shadow within, as you allow all the unknown within, as you allow all the power you are, all source energy within, without, boom, the sun shining brightly, no longer holding back, because you allow all that you are within to be, thus you allow all that you are without to be. And in order for this beautiful balance, this beautiful harmony, it is for you, the Five of Cups mirroring the King of Cups, you releasing the conditioned love, releasing all that which holds you back, all that which denies you from being fully within the truth of your source energy, all that which denies you from fully exploring the shadow, exploring the unknown energies of you, releasing all of that so that you can now allow all that you are, all of the shadow, all the unknown to manifest through divine love. You are really releasing anything that holds you back, anything that denies you the frequency of divine love, which is the exploration of source within you, is being released this week. It's a purging, because Sagittarius energy is time for the wholeness of you to be, the fullness of you to be, for you to really understand your alchemy and your power. Your power this week, look at this, the Ace of Swords. Yes, you are receiving downloads and clarity, and you are really shifting to a higher frequency. You are receiving a lot of energies from your spiritual team, a lot of clarity of who you are, of how you be, of what you want out of life, of what you want to do, of how you want to express yourself, of the frequency you want to create in. You are really coming to this beautiful empowered space of who you are. The Ace of Swords is you, no longer imprisoned by the Nine of Swords, making this a Ten of Swords. It's you being liberated. You're no longer being oppressed by external opinion, by other people's external validation, other people's expectations, rules and regulations, and conditions and programming that don't serve you. You are free. You are liberated here to go down to the depths of your truth, to ascend into the highest frequencies of your power. You are here now exploring all that you are and receiving all that you are within the highest frequency of you. You are freely now in your power, in your clarity, receiving you, receiving you, receiving you. And anything that is contrary to this, anything, if anybody wants to put in another sword, wants to put those 9 swords back, you feel them, you see them. Any situation that hinders this process, you see it, you feel it, and it triggers you, it makes you irritable, because you understand your power now. So anything that dares try to disrupt your power, you just, it annoys you, it irks you. It's almost like saying, how dare you try to limit me, how dare you try to suppress me. You are really loving your truth and your power now. And Spirit is saying that's a beautiful space to be, but now don't let what you are experiencing throw you off kilter. Don't react to it. It's simply you saying, okay, that's still there, go away. Ooh, that emotion is still there, fascinating. Let's see, explore, heal, let release. Okay, that person still triggers me, fascinating, release. Don't give him that power, release. You're really sifting and sorting and releasing, and Spirit saying it might make you feel a bit uncertain, like, goodness, why is this coming back? Why is that energy coming back? Why is that energy coming back? And you're worrying, thinking things aren't working out, and Spirit saying things are working out beautifully. You are really just clearing and purging this week as you're coming to the frequency of you. We love how this is that air, of the 9 of Swords, that air, and the 5 of Cups, that air and that heart energy, that conditioned mind and the conditioned heart, and you are releasing and purging these energies for you to come. Look at all the rest of the cards: the Sun, Ace of Swords, Justice, the Hermit, King of Cups, clarity, divine love, divine empowerment, honoring source energy, honoring your truth, honoring the shadow, honoring your frequency. It's very powerful, and each of you are experiencing this in very different ways. So release other people understanding your journey or trying to have somebody who's similar. Allow everybody to have their own experiencing of it. There's some who are not going to have a very spiritual as experiencing of it. Some of you are going to have a very physical experiencing of it. Some of you are very emotional experiencing. Some of you are very mental experiencing. You're all going to have different experiencing of this in a way which allows you the expression of source within you. Remember, you are all unique expressions of source, so you do not need another to have the same experience of you to be validated for you to feel that your experience is valid. So release that too. You're not going crazy, you're not losing the plot, you're not choosing the wrong things. You're really on the right path. You are really just purging and clarifying to the love of you. Let's see the environment around you at this time. The environment around you this week. Five of Swords, yes, worried. It's confusing, a bit anxious, not really clear. And again, it's a purging, because look at how the Five of Swords honors the Five of Cups, and fives are all about changes, right? Changes and transformation. So 5, 5, double 5. And the 5, 5 becomes a 10, which is the one, the magician. So you're really releasing everything that denies you from being in your magician, from being the alchemist, from being the Ace of Swords, from being the sun, because the 1 and the 9 of the sun makes another 10. The 1, the Ace of Swords, 1. So everything that denies you from being the one, you are really releasing. So any emotions, any tethers, any emotional binds and restrictions, any thoughts, any ways of being, anything that is lingering and keeping you back, you are really seeing. And Spirit is saying, don't doubt yourself, and don't let other people get into your head, other people's ways get into your mind. Really release and be free and clear this week. It is intense energies, and yes, you are going to be speaking your mind this week. You're going to be speaking your truth this week. Just be mindful that others might not understand what you are saying. Others might not agree with what you're saying, and that's okay. You be in your truth. You be in your frequency. You stand your ground, and everything will work out in your favor. You might get a bit of conflict. You might get a bit of pushback. You might get people who are really not getting you, because this is a purging week where you are crystallizing to your truth. So anything and anyone who's not in that frequency, they are not in agreement with you, and it might throw you off, thinking, oh goodness, this person, I thought we were in harmony, but goodness, we're off. Or, ooh, this person, I thought we were getting it, but they're not getting it. And that's because the truth is really being seen right now. You are really being shown exactly who is on your frequency and who's not on your frequency, for you to really do that clearing. It has to be released. Full moon's about releasing in order for you to really enjoy the full manifestation of who you are. And that Gemini energy coming through quite strongly. You also got double 9, 9 of Swords, the Hermit. Nines are all about endings, right? Ending of the 9 of Swords, beginnings of you honoring who you are within. Let's see your hopes and fears. So don't let the people around you and the situations around you confuse you, or get you in a funk, or in a sad, don't let it get you down in the dumps. Okay, you are just experiencing what's truly honoring you and what's not honoring you, for you to really ensure that your frequency is clear. And we feel that for some of you might almost really be stubborn, keeping that blind spot quite stubbornly, really overlooking, really not wanting to see that person in their clarity because you're afraid of losing them. And Spirit saying it's time that you choose your soul and stop keeping energies around you that don't serve you. It's time that you stop giving the blind eye, because it doesn't serve you. It keeps you in restriction. It keeps you in lack, and you deserve so much more. Hopes and fears. Look, the world, 21. Yes, it's time for new beginnings. It's time for the old version of you to be released. It's time for the caterpillar phase to be released, for you to come into the butterfly energy. It's time for new beginnings. It's time for you to wrap up the soul cycle, the soul lessons, and you're just seeing whatever's keeping you in the old pattern, whatever's still keeping you learning the old cycles, learning, experiencing the old lessons, experiencing the old situations. It's just cropping up so that you can just finally release it. If that thought comes into your mind, release it. If that worry comes into your mind, release it. If that scenario comes to your mind, release it. We have been experiencing a lot of past memories, a lot of past energies, a lot of past fragments coming into our mind, and we're just catching ourselves saying, no, Velastri, release, we've healed that. Velastri, don't spend time on that. No longer spending airtime on that. Releasing, purging and purging. In the past, we would have spent forever in that space, really going there and feeling saddened and depressed about it. Like, no, we're done with that energy. We're clear of that energy. We're no longer giving that energy power. Yes, we see it, we experience it. We're not blocking it and ignoring it. We are acknowledging it, but we're not giving it power to keep us in those low frequencies, because we understand we're purging, we're releasing. And just really acknowledge how you feel. Okay, if you're feeling irritable, acknowledge it so that you can know how to respond. Feeling frustrated the day, acknowledge it. Don't hide it. Acknowledge how you are feeling. It doesn't mean you're now staying in that space. You're acknowledging it. Okay, I see this today. I'm feeling a little bit sad and interesting. Universe, show us why we're feeling this way in order for us to release it. And just work like that each day, because whatever is keeping you from being in this clarity is coming up. If it's sadness, frustration, irritability, anger, whatever it might be, is just coming up in order for you to release, so that you can fully go into your new world, your new chapter, your new experience, full and awaken. You can't go into a new chapter with any old baggage. Whatever is lingering is being purged at this time during this week. Outcome. Yes, the High Priestess. This is the outcome. Look at you. Balance of the number 2. Balance. Harmony. Right? Coming into your frequency. Coming into that beautiful union of you and you. And the justice, that 11 goes back into a 2. So you see that energy of everything working out in your favor, because it's time for you to receive your magic from the depth of your soul. That inner illumination, the inner wisdom coming through. It's time for you to receive from the awakened shadow, from the unknown energies, from the divine feminine, your magic, your wisdom, your alchemy. It's time for you to create from source energy within. It's time for you to understand your existence. It's time for you to step into your power. It's time for you to understand your alchemy. It's just you really regaining your sacred energy, your wisdom, your power. And what's hidden is now being revealed to you. You can see now people. You can see the energies that aren't harmonizing. You can see the thoughts that are not working for you. You can see the habits and the experiences, the situations that are not working in your favor. You are just really seeing people in their truth. What you found attractive in the past, you're no longer finding attractive. Things you found intriguing, you're no longer finding intriguing. You're just really seeing those who are in the superficial, unawakened energy, and you're seeing those who are creating within the truth of their soul, and you're finally seeing what you are really finding attractive, what you are really finding appealing, what you want to, what energies and which energies you actually want to engage in. You are really creating from source, and you are allowing source to be the navigator and the selector of the experiences, no longer the external superficial programming of what the world deems you should be interested in. You are now interested in what interests your soul, and you're seeing very clearly what does not align with you at the soul, at the core of your soul. Ooh, powerful this week. Let's see what's happening at the, because look at the, okay, yes, thank you, Spirit. Ooh, okay, these 3, yes. Okay, because the outcome, these 3, look at this, because outcome, look at this, look at this, the Hierophant, the Star, and the Devil at the bottom of the deck. How powerful these 3, because the Hierophant, Taurus energy, second house energy, As within, without, you creating a source energy within you is the foundation to all of your abundance, all of your success. This is you understanding you have always been the key to your abundance. You've always been the key to your prosperity. It has always been you, the key to all that you wish to manifest. And you're really understanding that you're really learning it more than ever before, because you're really able to see that which doesn't resonate with you, the star card, that which isn't authentic, that which isn't true, that which isn't in its clarity is being revealed to you, because you understand this is a realm of truth and clarity, of wish fulfillment, and it's time for your wishes to come true. It's time for your magic to be revealed to you. It's time for you to express yourself in your authenticity, and everything that isn't there you are seeing with clarity. It's time for the awakened energy, because remember, the devil energy, the Saturn energy, the Capricorn energy, it was showing you where you were creating within the absence of source. The symbol is as within, without, as above, below. Wherever you were not honoring who you were within was being revealed to you in order for you to truly come into your light. The bringer of light needed to show you where you were creating in the absence of your truth in order for the truth of you to be revealed. So you are really seeing what's holding you back, what's controlling you, the external that you gave the power to in order for you to release it, to awaken this energy, in order for your Capricorn energy, that 10 of Pentacles energy, to really come through, for your stability to honor you. And we've been feeling that Capricorn energy is very strong in Sagittarius frequencies, because it's time for you to understand your alchemy, how you create from source within, no longer controlled by the external illusion. A very, very powerful and profound week this week, where you are really stepping into your power like never before. And anything and everything that's denying you this, anything and everything that's denying you the understanding of this, that's taking away your power, thoughts, relationships, experiences, they're cropping up, not to confuse you, not to make you believe that you've now made the wrong choice, so all the stuff is happening. No, because you are you've risen to such a high frequency. Every single little thing that isn't now part of that frequency is being seen. Imagine you were the color red, and now you have raised yourself to the color yellow, which is the truth of you. So now any little flecks of red or orange are being seen in order for you to release, in order for you to transmute. It doesn't make you've taken the wrong turn and now you're receiving all the other colors again. It's like, oh, no. Now that you're in this high vibrational space, honoring your truth, honoring who you are, you're now really more, you can feel deeper now the people who are betraying you. You can feel deeper now the ways of being that betray your truth. You can feel more than ever before all energies that no longer align with your frequency, because you are honoring who you are so much. And it's beautiful, it is powerful, it is magical. Well done, congratulations, you're doing beautiful work. So this week is a week for you to be centered within you. Hone in your frequency. Know you're going through a major transformation to release the past completely, for you to emerge anew in your new frequency, because it's time for the new year of 2023. It's time for the year of 7, for that beautiful higher spiritual balancing. It's time for manifestations. You have done the work, and anything that's now denying you, that's holding you back from receiving it, is being shown to you for you to release, and let go. 99 endings, 55 changes. With the Hierophant 555, changes, shifts now, in order for you to come into your power, in order for you to come into your truth. 19 1 ace, 1 manifestation. 11 again, with the 1 here and the 11 manifestation. You're receiving the truth of you. It's really beautiful energies, and take heart. You are coming to the truth of you like never before. Blessed be.